Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So I'm here to teach you about how to create a YouTube intro. But first, before we get into that, I'm gonna ask you kindly to get a piece of paper, a pen, a pencil will do, even the notepad on your phone or your desktop, something like this. It should be perfectly fine as long as you can take down notes and follow them accordingly, especially on the last step that I'm gonna show you. Because the thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna make a YouTube intro, right? A video. So the first one is there's gonna be templates and such, but the last step would be making our own from scratch. So on that last part right there, I am encouraging you to follow the steps accordingly, so you'll get the grasp on how to make this, and then you can just do it on your own for a better way, or you can fit the idea or topic that you want to make. Okay? So if you have a pen and paper with you, a notepad, let's get into it. Okay, first thing is please open your browser. I am using Microsoft Edge right now, or Bing is what you call it. If you want to use your Google Chrome, it's perfectly fine. It's not going to be a problem. Mozilla Firefox, I'm not quite sure if it's still there yet. Let me just check my recording. So, even if you use Opera Mini, it's perfectly fine as long as you can access the internet. So before we get into the video intro making, I'm gonna ask you, what's the importance of a YouTube intro. So here are the few good things about YouTube intros that makes your YouTube channel better. So of course, portrays professional impact. That's the very first one. Every YouTube video is the purpose is gaining views, right? Gaining audiences, and people don't want to watch videos who are unprofessional or who are not professional. So it's the main part of having YouTube intro. It gives us professionalism. It says that we are a good channel. We are a very smart channel, so please watch us. Something like that. So anyway, second one is enhances brand recall and builds trust, especially for those people who are just in the house watching, passing their time. You don't want to watch people who are wasting their time or aren't worth to watch, so an intro is very good to catch their attention. So enhances audio retention. Again, this is the same thing. There is always a 7-second mark that we need to engage people because human attention level is staggering at 7-second mark. It has become increasingly important to find your window to urges mind. So what is 7-second mark? This is the window that we need to get our audience attention for a full 7 seconds, and then 8 seconds and upward, that means we won, we got them, they're watching our video. If they skip our video, for example, you're on TikTok and then they swipe up before the 7-second mark, and then we're not gonna have them as audiences. Okay? So helps leverage video marketing, especially for those brands, callings, and sponsors. This is a very good way to market them. So outros is we're not gonna gather this yet. We're not gonna pass through it yet because we're on intros. Anyway, those are the four things. Again, that's gonna be portrays professional impact, enhances audience and builds trust, enhances audience retention. This is the 7-second mark, and of course, lastly, it helps leverage video marketing. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to open this URL so we can get right to it on the video editing. A URL link, it should be this one, videohive.net. You can just search VideoHive from the Google VideoHive like that. If you can copy the link, it's too long, right? Click on this one, and you'll arrive on this platform. Perfect. Now place it. Let me just search it up again. Place it. Give me a second here. By the way, guys, before we get into this, I'm gonna ask you kindly to get a piece of paper and make sure that you have a Google account ready. Especially, you need access to it, the one that you has access, okay? Especially it's an active one. Please make sure it's an active Google account. Why? Because we're gonna create an account for these two links right here. So what's the first one? First one I wanna take you is gonna be this one. Place it. We're gonna go on the video hive or second one later on. So please, what is this? This is actually just getting video templates. Remember on the past videos I taught you how to create thumbnails, templates, even portraits or photos that you can get into and edit them, put your photo in them, and it's good to go. It's the same thing on videos. So this is the site you can get it. It actually has a price, a payment monthly, and there is a free subscription with this one, but If you're gonna use the free one, I think it's gonna be with a watermark or something like that. So let's get on with it. So you can just type here the idea that you want, all categories, design, logos, videos, actually good. Even gaming is here. For all of my gamers out there, you can use this site to make your video intro. Anyway, since we're going for intros, go for categories right here and then videos over there. Give it a second. Now, since this is the video section right now, let's click on intros right there. Intros and outros, they're the same thing. So these are the templates for intros and outros that you can download and then use that template. As you can see here, you can browse with them just by uh, dragging your cursor without even clicking them, hovering it on the templates. You can just preview what's inside. So as you can see, your text here, that means you can edit that. Your logo here, you can put your logo right there. And please take note, there is a tag. As you can, let me see if I can hover it without making it play. I cannot. I'm very sorry about that. But please notice there's a free right here, free section. And that means this is actually for free, this specific one right here. And then if you try to look for more, there should be more. But the rest of the templates on the first page is actually for payment. Now let's just go for the free one right here. Click on it. And then once you chose it, you can edit it right away. This should be the editing landing page. So the intro should be on your own. You can just type in whatever you want or choose a font. For example, let's choose that one. And as you can see here, maker is Catamaran. Logo, of course, upload logo right here. I'm just going to use my sample logo right there. This should be it. I got it from the internet. Right here. So give me a second right here. Let's give the video editor a few seconds to make this one. Perfect. As you can see, it's already there. You can resize it. You can just crop it the way you like it. And then the maker right here is actually good. Now you can just play all slides here, include audio or not, replace or listen to the audio. You can also add another slide. Now you can change the background color. You can even remove the images or upload new ones right here. So basically, the limit here is just your imagination, okay? So once you download this one, please take note on my cursor. I'm placing it on the watermark right here. Since this is a free one that I showed you earlier, once you download this template, that watermark right there should be removed. However, let's go back right here. I'm going to show you something. However, if you choose templates right, this one right here or this astronaut right here, without that free mark right there, this should be a paid template. And once you download it, you're going to have that watermark right there, which is actually not good since it's going to say to our video or our YouTube audiences that we're using a paid and pre-made template. That shows we're not even good in making our own template. That brings me on my second channel. I'm sorry, my second link. It's going to be this one. It's going to be videohive.net. They're technically the same. They're owned by the same company. However, for this one, it requires payment. You don't even have a free version or free features on this website. However, it's better. It even has the specific templates for your editing software. For example, the Video Resolve, Apple Motion, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and so on and so forth. If you want to use this one, this is actually better for me rather than place it. However, this requires payment. I think it's $10 per video and $40 per month, and moving on and like something like that. So since we're done with this one, I'm gonna check my audio first. Give me a second. Everything is going good. So once we're here, I'm gonna teach you how to create a video intro from scratch. As you can see here, I made one from scratch earlier. It's a simple video intro. It's just to get a grasp of what's happening here. By the way, I'm using Filmora. This is my old video editing software, that the one I started with, but right now I'm using the DaVinci Resolve. But Filmora is a good way to start it up. This is a good software that you can start editing and learn your way through. So how did I make this? For this 4 images right here, I just downloaded it from the internet, stock images, and then I downloaded them. And then I inserted text box right here. How did I insert that? I chose titles right here. and then plain text. When you click plus sign right here, you can get it will automatically add it on your editing platform. Let me just delete that. By the way, how did I put this images on the editing platform? You can either click plus line or drag them down. Right, this one right here, for example, that one's over there. Let me just remove that one. So, how did I make this text seems like this animation? Once you click on your tiles, this should be the editing for your tile software or template. Once you're here, you can adjust the content of your tile and the font here, the size, the color, of course, the animations right here. You can adjust it as you please. Actually, the first one is typewriter, I think. That's why it's like that. Give me a second. Perfect. It's going to be typewriter in pink. Now, did you see those transitions right there? I'm having those transitions. Where did I get it? It's simple. It's on the software itself. On the upper part, it's transitions, and then just drag your transitions wherever you please to put them on. For example, I'm going to remove that last one right there. I don't have an ending or outro transition. Let me just put one here, right there, and then click it. There you go. And that's how you make a video intro from scratch. This is a very simple one that I make within minutes. Now you can just try and then build your confidence and then edit however you please. Okay? So that's it. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys.